What's up, guys? Erin here. So, wanted to talk about our hips and our pelvis and our glutes, our buttocks, this whole area right in here. It's a big area that holds a lot of tension, it holds a lot of stress. Whether you're somebody that sits at a desk all day or you're somebody that's up working, standing on their feet all day. It is a main conjunction point for some of the largest muscle groups. Your back muscles connect there. Your quads and your hamstrings connect there. And then you also have your gluteal muscles, which are housed there. So not just that, but it is a big energetic center of the body. We've got the root chakra, we've got the sacral chakra, and we've got the solar plexus right here in the middle. And those chakras, those energy centers, pull in and also expel a lot of really important energies for the human mind, body, and soul. So we're talking security, home life, financial burdens, that type of energy. If you're dealing with a situation like that, you're going to take that and you're going to hold it down in your hips. You might be experiencing low back pain. You might be experiencing, if you're a woman and if you're a man, reproductive organ issues, bladder issues, pelvic floor issues. If you're a woman that has had a baby, you are probably experiencing some kind of incontinence. You know, you're having trouble holding your bladder, and the first response you hear is like, oh, Kegels. Kegels is literally like one part of it. It's one little area. So a great way that you can open up the hips is by simply moving them. And if you feel like you have restriction in your hips and in your lower body, I encourage you to just do some really simple movements. And all it is forward, to the side, back, side, forward. So again, that's forward. And forward is really just me tucking my pelvis. If I'm like dancing, forward may look more like this, but if I'm just trying to do some restorative movements, forward is literally my pelvis tucking under, which means my abdomen, there's muscles there, my abdomen, my abdominal wall comes together. It comes together like this, and then it reduces the tension that's being held on my low back. Like, it looks great for my butt to stick out like that, but it's bad for my posture. It's bad for my just sense of well-being. And so you want to tuck the pelvis. So that's really that forward motion, right? And then you're going to the side and then back, and then to the side and back forward again. And by doing that over and over again, eventually you come to a circle, right? So we're going forward, side, back, side, forward. And then as you continue that, you can smooth it out and it turns into circles. And you can imagine in the center of your body a circle. And then after you do that a few times one way, you stop and you reverse it. And my recommendation would be put on some music that maybe you don't feel silly moving to. I don't care. I move like this regardless. I love doing it with music, but just when I feel stress or tension in my hips, if I'm standing, cooking, or doing the dishes, or working, I can feel the clenching in my right glute all the time. It's always my right side. And I relax it, and I give myself a little hip shake and just let it all jiggle, because that's one of the big restrictors that stops us from moving this area of our body, because we don't want to see it jiggle. Well, guess what? It needs to be moved so emotions can be moved through it, so energy can get out of our bodies, and we can cycle through things instead of holding on to them in our pelvis region, right? So that's a real easy thing that you can do, is just simple hip circles. And then from there, you can go to a shimmy. And then the shimmy creates a vibration. And then the vibration just gets it all out. And you always want to make sure you're breathing with any kind of movement that you're doing, but that's really going to loosen things up. It's going to help release emotions that you probably didn't even realize you had stored in you. And especially when we're talking about those childhood traumas or those generational traumas that we're carrying with us, and maybe we don't know how to get through them, shaking it out, allowing yourself to move, gyrate, shimmy, and do these movements that maybe we've been told are inappropriate or are not ladylike. Well, guess what? I'm gonna shake, I'm gonna shake, I'm gonna shake, shake, shake. Because it's important for our healing collectively. So shake it out, see how you like it.